Okay, so I just went to see the new Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings movie. I haven't taken a shower yet. um, okay, the movie by itself, very, very different. Very, very different from any other Marvel movie we have seen. You can sympathize a lot with TonyLeung character. This is not a spoiler review or reaction or first impression, whatever you want to call it. That is going to be tomorrow because I need my notes. I don't have my notes. Well, I have them, but I don't have them ready. So this is going to be a quick fire review with just the thoughts of the top of my head. Okay, the movie is very different from everything that we have seen from Marvel, except at the third act. The third act is very Marvel. They follow a formula in almost every Marvel movie, and I think they thought because the other 2/3 of the movie were so different that they could get away with it, and kinda, it works. It works. It's not bad. It's functional. It's very functional. But with the other 2/3 of the movie, and especially just the first half of the movie, it's like, that's so good. That's so fucking good. And then you get this, like, Marvel, darling, babe, you were so close, but no cigar. But I get it. I get it. They took some risks. They took some liberties in the other 2/3 of the movie. But again, Marvel, you're dropping the ball at the third act. The same happened with Black Widow. Black Widow was kind of different. It was kind of this Winter Soldier-esque type of film. And the relationship with Natasha and the Red Guardian and with Yelena and with her mom, it was fine, it was good. And then the third act came around and the CGI was dodgy, the dialogue was choppy, and I'm not going to say the same happened in Shang-Chi, but the CGI was kind of dodgy at some points. Not Black Panther bad, but kind of dodgy. But the stars, oh my god, TonyLeung. There's a reason why this motherfucker is like at the top 25 actors in all of Asia, if not top 5, like, of all time in fucking Asia. It's like, the guy is so fucking good. I remember when one was trying to enter the movie fandom, and whenever someone was telling you, well, this is the best movie of the year, you were trying to shut him the hell up. You were like, no, you haven't seen the latest TonyLeung movie? It's like, he was like your secret card. You're like, you activated my TonyLeung trap card. But yeah, like, the guy is like top 3, alongside with Thanos and Killmonger and Loki, with like the best Marvel villains. Like, I can't say anything because this is a spoiler-free review. But like, at some points, you think this is not Shang-Chi's movie. It's like, this is TonyLeung's movie. But okay, let's talk about a little bit of Shang-Chi by Simu Liu. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. I'm very tired at this moment. So yeah, the guy is incredible. I read that he wasn't the first choice for Marvel to play Shang-Chi, but like the guy did an amazing job. And yeah, I mean, Shang-Chi was a popular character in Marvel like at the 70s. It was a Englehart creation, I think. They were trying to do a comic based on the Kung Fu series at ABC that Warner owned, but Warner wasn't going to let a competitor print a comic from one of the properties. So I think he's Steve Englehart's creation alongside with another penciler or artist, and they created Shang-Chi, and the guy was popular. Like by the second showcase, a number like Marvel Special number 1 and number 2, by the third it was renamed like Shang-Chi, the Master of Kung Fu, and then he had another series like the Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, Shang-Chi. And yeah, Marvel had tried to make a movie about Shang-Chi since then, because like it's easy to do. It's just a kung fu guy, and the concept is great. It's Marvel's own Bruce Lee. It's like a how can I say this? It was like a deadly game, like Enter the Dragon kind of thing. And it never got made. And in fact, if you search for the originals, for the original slate of movies that were going to come from Marvel before the Iron Man, Captain America, and all that, Stephen Strange was one of them. Black Panther was one of those movies, and also Shang-Chi was one of those movies. And it's like finally he's getting his due. The actor is great. I thought Awkwafina was going to be fucking annoying, but she was actually like tolerable. More than that, she was acceptable and even welcome at some parts. That being said, the chemistry with Awkwafina and Simu Liu, it's great. You can actually believe that they're friends, not just like two actors thrown together and like have witty banter or whatever. Like she knows when to shut up. She knows when to bring up a tender moment, and they don't ruin the tender moments. There's not a lot of Marvel comedy per se, but there is kind of an awkward comedy take from time to time. The movie at the first 2/3, it's very well paced, very well balanced, good laughs, great martial arts, great camera work, some great stunts. Like, oh my god, just give these guys some award for something, because the choreography was very on point. And then we have the third act. There's a character that appears in the third act that I need to make a video before anything else. I'm just going to do it in the spoiler part of the second review. But I think Rob from Comics Explains is already going to do that, but it's okay. By the way, Rob is fucking awesome. Subscribe to his channel and mine. But yeah, like, I need to take my notes and actually polish it so I can make not an edited video, but a more cohesive video. I just want to give you my thoughts right now, free form. Yeah, so the first 2/3 of the movie were very well paced, were very well balanced. It was action, it was drama, action drama, with little breathers of comedy thrown in between. The cinematography was great, the camera work was great, the stunts, the choreography is like, oh my god, this is so amazing, this is so different from what we get from Marvel. The colors, everything popped. I'm glad we're taking more risks with colors with Marvel movies, because everything used to be so much gray. Like everything had color, but it was toned down. Not like DC, where everything was just dreadful to look at, but you could see that everything had the same tone. And I get it. Cohesion for all of these movies is important because they need to feel like they're connected in the same universe because they're part of the same universe. And a lot of colors, a lot of contrast, or lack of contrast will just clash with the aesthetic of the universe that they created. But like this is proof that you can make it work. And again, that third act is not bad, but the first 2/3 of the movie were so good. And you're like, you dropped the ball, Marvel. You dropped the fucking ball. You are so close. And you need these. You need these things. Take the risk. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but you took the fucking risk. Sometimes you just need to leap. Jump. You gotta jump. Might as well jump. And I get it. These movies are made to make money. Come on, man, give me something. That third act, again, is not bad. It's not bad, but it's frustrating. I'm just waiting to see what is going to happen now with Marvel, and that's good because I am entertained. I am waiting for whatever comes next. I want to see No Way Home. I want to see Multiverse of Madness. I want to see the second season of Loki. I am enthralled with what they're doing with What If. But come on, Marvel, take the risk. You're already adapting everything from Steve Englehart already, and the guy experimented a lot with characters and cookie creations and premises and colors and themes. Come on, you already taken those little risks. Make the jump. Maybe they're waiting for the Fantastic Four to make that jump. Maybe they're waiting for the X-Men to make that jump. But come on, Shang-Chi. The guy is cool. The guy is fucking amazing. And they're actually giving him a new lease on life with a new comic line that is appearing right now. That is being published. Like, I think it's Shang-Chi versus the Marvel Universe. It's like Shang-Chi versus Spider-Man, Wolverine, Captain America. I think it's going to be one of the Fantastic Fours. The character can work. I want to see what they do with the other mystical martial arts oriented characters, if you know what I'm saying. Because there's room for expansion, and there is room for reboots. Anyway, the movie is good. Could have been great. Gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10. It wouldn't have been it would have been an 8.5, but that fucking ending. Either way, see it. Not only for the post-credit scenes, which are great, especially the mid-credit scene. It's an entire scene. It's not a fucking clip. It's an entire scene. But yeah, the movie is well acted, well paced, well filmed, good stunts, great choreography, emotional beats for all of the characters, a little bit rush at the end. The end lands, but awkwardly. 7.5 out of 10. Give it a chance, give it a watch. Stay safe, wash your hands, use a mask, get vaccinated. Enjoy the movie, or wait for it to come on Disney Plus or on DVD. But just go see it. I saw it. It's the first movie that I've seen on the theaters in a long time. I saw Kong. I saw Godzilla vs. Kong, and that was the last movie that I saw in theaters. And I'm like, yeah. And this movie, it's like, yeah. Anyway, have a good one. 7.5 out of 10. Good movie. Could have been great. I'm going to make my notes for the spoiler review. Maybe I put that here tomorrow, or maybe it's Saturday. I have a busy schedule. Thank you for your time and have a great day. Night, whatever.